各位观众晚上好，我们今天要玩轩辕剑三云和山的彼端 or as we know it in English, 轩辕Sword 3 Miss Beyond the Mountains. Hello, Illusion Queen, welcome. So we start late. There's some stuff going on actually because I'm technically on call for work, so we will see if we get any interruptions. That's also a little bit why we got a little delay getting started on stream today. So maybe about an hour and a half is as far as I'm gonna go, like unless there's something crazy happens, which hopefully not. But let's see. We're gonna go ahead and load. If you might remember correctly, we have rescued Miss Wang, and now we need to head back. We've sealed away Yu Danzi, and we're gonna go at least get out of here so we can talk. Oh, I forgot there's still enemies here. So yeah, if you see anything where it's sort of like I'm looking at my phone, then you'll know. And or if I have to say I gotta take a look at something, then you'll know what happened. But so far, these things have kind of quieted down a little bit. And it was not an ideal way to start a weekend to have things at work exploding, but oh well, it happens. 270, 609. Level 51 for September. 400 HP, 585 magic power, 920 physical power, 210 strength, 154 resistance, 126 wisdom, 51 agility. Oh, I just know my cam is really behind. He has a new magic. It's called like the turnabout. I guess it's like the turnabout moving technique. I'm not really sure actually. Anyway, my cam is like super behind. Give me 1 sec. Let me at least get myself. Oh hey, we have Yu Danzi as a summon, so that's pretty cool. Uh-oh, camera's being dumb. Uh-oh, I'm getting the thing that it doesn't want to reactivate. Uh-oh. Okay, I'll give me 1 sec. Yeah, sometimes it just needs a little like reset. There you go. Now my cam looks normal. Alright, let's use the technique to get out of here, because otherwise we'll be... I mean, as much fun as it is getting EXP, it'll take forever to come out, so I'm gonna go ahead and use the technique to leave the dungeon. Since we have safely rescued Miss Wang, then I will go ahead and take my leave. Let's see. Thank you everyone for making an effort to help. I am truly grateful. Yeah. What can you do at this point? Yeah, she knows she would have been screwed without it. I'm going to double check something, but I'll go ahead and escort Miss Wang back to Mr. Bai's home. Let's see. Afterwards, I still have to go ahead and go investigate An Lu Shan's scheme to revolt. And are you already certain that you will have evidence? Hayashi Akira and I have already overheard An Lu Shan and Wang Lei's conversation. Let's see. I am certain that they are scheming in secret to revolt. I mean, are we going to stop the revolution from happening, though? Let's see. What? I can't. There's no way I can just ignore that. I too will go investigate. It looks like we've given them an extra reason to stay for now, because even John Ke says, let's see. I as well. Let us go together. Well then, let us ourselves go too. Alright, we have to go to... Let's go ahead and head to Chang'an. Unless there's any... I don't think there's anything else we can do for now. Yeah, let's just go ahead and leave. I mean, I can use the inn in Chang'an instead of here. The turnabout pill technique, maybe I could have said that. Now I think about it, I'm like, okay. Let's go ahead and head to Venice City. No, I'm just joking. Why would we go there? Let's go to Chang'an. Also, I will also make sure to charge my phone because I realize I kind of don't want to lose that. One sec. One of you can use a Switch 2 charger on a phone. We'll find out. Ha! It works. Of course it works. Anyway, I have a Switch 2 charger here, so might as well use it. Let's go ahead and heal up at the inn first. I forgot, if the inn's on the other side, it's faster than walking through the little screens. Yeah, we'll use 350. just in case there's a long conversation. You know, that one thing that's interesting is that Septem did not deny loving being a loving Miss Wang. So Septem, are you a sly dog too? Nah, I'm just kidding. Well, I mean, technically he's not married, so he is free to love another girl that is not Udad. So, I'm very curious how this is all gonna play out. Or are we gonna have a bit of a soap opera where there are two, where Septem can't choose between the two, between two ladies? Oh my goodness, this is gonna become. But he agreed to go back for her. Exactly. That's the weird part. That's the part I'm kind of like. You just set up false? Did you set up false hope for her though? Are you gonna go back on your word, Septem? You don't seem like particularly rushed to get out of here. You could have vehemently denied it, or like, oh, I already have another woman I love. I can't. What you're not denying harder than very hard, dude. You actually were just like, you don't seem disinterested. Septa, please, we do not need a Korean drama. Please, seriously. Anyway, actually, Korean dramas, you sometimes like, it's more like it's another. It's not the main couple that are trying to. That are unfaithful or like wavering in like who they love. It's more, sometimes it's often the side characters that are trying to break that. But you know. Anyway, let's continue on. Oh, wonderful, Miss Wang. Are you all right? Are you unharmed? I am very well, Mr. Bai. It is fortunate that Mr. Septem saved me. Let's see. Yudanzi was not completely dead. He had become a ghost and was still controlling the Black Altar cult. I know, right? From beyond the grave. He was just mostly dead. Yeah, exactly. He was that powerful? Question mark. Mr. Bai. Or like sorry, Mr. Bai is saying that like, wow, aren't you amazing? Maybe would be better. He's referring to Septem. Sorry. Because Septem's the one that smacked down the ghost. And Miss Wang is all too happy to say, Big Brother Septem is extreme. Oh, let's see. It's just full of excellence. He's not afraid of any ghost. Or no ghost strikes fear in him. Oh, it was nothing. I've already seen all kinds of monsters, demons, and ghosts. Let's see. Yeah. In any case, a bunch, so many of these things have tired me out. I will have to go ahead and have a good wash. Septim, you've also been working very hard. You should take a good rest today. That sounds good. Tomorrow I plan to go to the manor of Anlu-san to find Hayashi Akira and see his situation. Yeah, no, actually, you could say it's kind of even what he's like, because like actually that's true because it is not certain who Mr. Bai was talking about because Mr. Bai just says like, "Whoa, that something so crazy happened." Maybe I should have just said something like made it sound include the vagueness like, "Oh, something so crazy happened." Yeah, she's so obsessed with Septim. Goodness, Miss Wong is extremely smitten. Yeah, yeah, exactly. This is the last chance to go buy from the merchant. Okay, so we'll have to buy with whatever we've got. We can't grind anymore. Or we should not. I'm not going to grind anymore. For the sake of my sanity. I was going to joke that, like, are we? Oh, Miss Huang is going to have a bath. Are we going to have a bath scene with her? And then there's going to be a misunderstanding, and there's just like, Mr. Septim, you have to go. Now you have to marry me. You've seen me in a compromising situation. But of course, that would just be cheap and lousy. And thankfully, the game seems to have not gone that easy route. Sounds like some kind of anime or something. It is true. Like, I'll just say really quickly. The reason why I say that is because sometimes that happens in like ancient dramas. Because like if you saw a man isn't allowed to see a lady in like any compromising situation unless like if they do that, it's like basically your like even looking at her, it means like now she could be now you've laid eyes on her and like you're not her husband, and now it's like, oh, you might want to take responsibility, or you may not, or actually you could just keep that a secret, but if someone finds out, y'all are in trouble, or the lady's in trouble, really. But anyway, thankfully we did not go there, so. I not like Miss Wang wouldn't give up to be with Septim, though. Anyway. Let's see. This is Bai Shou. He says, like, recently there have been it's been quite lively with so many people here at the manor of the Bai Manor. It makes one so happy. Okay. Let's see. Mr. Zhang Ke and great teacher Hui Rong all have very impulsive personalities. I'm a little bit worried about them. My internet is really crapping out. I'm gonna have to rewatch some of this later. Oh. Uh-oh, we've got a body McBotterson. Thank you. Anyway, Septim says they said that they were going to investigate Anlu-san, so that indeed makes one worry about them. Let's see. I've heard everything now. Let's see. If you're going to monitoring Anlu, one must be careful when extremely careful, especially careful when monitoring Anlu-san. He isn't one to be trifled with. Or he isn't. yeah. Maybe perhaps like not tribal with. He isn't one you or he isn't one to anger. Perhaps I could say he isn't one to make enemies of, but I think one to anger might be fine because that's literally what it says. Alright guys, we're gonna go buy some stuff. It is time to do our epic purchasing. We are going to buy as many of those stat increasing items as possible from the merchant from Europe. Alright, I'll make a save pre-buying, and then we'll make a save after buying in case I want to change what I've bought. But alright. Yes. Oh, one sec. Work stuff. I will check it. Oh, yep. Nope. It's the same thing. So this thing has been... We've been getting alerts for this for a while, unfortunately. It's the same thing. But, so, there's nothing I can do about it. It was... But hey. Anyway, I already read this all before, so... Yeah, so we're here. Okay, so... Oh, I actually had one for... Okay, so they are all... Okay, let me see what's the best thing how the strategy should be. Since you don't really have a chance to see this, I wonder if I should get the stat increases that are a combination. That would seem to be the best. Because that's my guess of how we should approach this. This is the one that increases HP, physical power, and spiritual power, magic power. So, let's buy... Yeah, we'll just distribute it amongst the people. So there are 4 people. I want to probably get 12 of each if possible. This one I will get... So it's kind of tough. Let me think about this. Alright, I gotta look through this. Let me look through the high ticket items. This is HP, strength, physical power, HP, strength. Or sorry, physical power, magic power, agility. Okay. It's kind of weird that... Okay, this is resistance. Why couldn't they make this easier to group? Wisdom, agility, agility, resistance, strength, spiritual power, wisdom. So, I mean, it seems like it'd be best to... Yeah, maybe I should not buy this combination because it's not very much per. So, it almost seems like it'd be better to buy the individual items because you can get more out of it. Man, they make it so tricky because now you're like, wisdom for 10. Wisdom for 10. So, and even the worst part is he even sells items that do the same thing and they're cheaper. So why in the world would you get it for lower? I don't understand it. Like, that's just silly. Why in the world wouldn't I just buy, like, the cheapest version of that? Because, like, the one that increases resistance. Yeah, it's so silly. Like, they have there's an item that increases, like, let me show you. This item increases wisdom by 10, and it's 1500. Or, that is the, like, the water of the honey. I forget what it's called, but anyway. The honey water, which is what I would just call it for simplicity. Or, you could get this one instead. This herb, which is cheaper, and it does the same thing. Increases wisdom by 10. That's just silly. Why would you confuse the player and do this? I do not understand. Yeah, that's just mean. Come on. Alright, let's get the one that increases strength. Let me double check and make sure that it is not duplicated somewhere. No, that at least doesn't seem to be duplicated. You can increase resistance by 10 with this 2000 go item. Or you could do it with a 1500 item. So dumb. What is this? Why would you do this, merchant? I trusted you, man. And with strength, you can do 1500 for 10. Or... okay, it's 1500 for both ways, so it's fine. I'll leave it alone. I'm doing 12 for now, but we're just gonna see. Singing walnuts are cooler. Yeah, I know. That's literally all you get out of it. The singing walnuts sound better. Okay, so we have, consider back to what we were doing. We have now the items for wisdom, resistance, and strength, right? So we need one for agility. Agility is... yeah, why do they make this so hard? Okay, not that one. Agility 1 point for 500. Agility 5 points for 1800 each. And 3 points for 1000. Agility for 2 points for 800. Okay, so agility there's only one type, so no, not this one. Yeah, this is this one, the flying magic oil. We have enough? Yeah, we actually have enough for that. So we have one for each of the principal statistics. So we want one for HP, honestly. I mean, and magic power would be nice too. I think those are the most important. So we may not have enough to do 12 of those, but I can try. Because physical power is like, eh. Like, you only need it for summoning. Otherwise, like, what do you use physical power for? Like, seriously, like, there's not a really good reason not to use it. Spiritual power for 20 for 400. You would just want magic. I can't imagine. Yeah. Ti Li. Yeah, what do you use Ti Li for? The physical power. Like, use it for summoning, but like, I can't, like, what else do you use it for? I can't think of anything time in battle where I was using it outside of summoning. Like, Why even bother making it very, very high? It is important enough I can't spoil why. Okay, so I should not overlook it, even though we haven't been really using it that much in most battles. Okay, fair enough. That's a good enough reason for me. Do we have enough for it? Yeah, we have just enough to get physical power. I may have to cut down to... I'm thinking if I should cut down on the other ones a little bit so I can get... Well, we'll see. Let's just try to do it this way. I'm just going to cut down a little on the stats here. I want to distribute it evenly, so... I want everyone to have a chance to being awesome. If possible. Fine, then we'll get 8 of that. Physical power. HP is 100, so... And then you can get it for 1200, so I don't think there's anything else to increase your HP. 30 points, no. Just make sure you don't increase your stats too high and end up breaking the game. I mean, yeah, you could completely do that if you want to make the game completely boring. I don't want to do that. That's also why I have not grinded for a ton for money, because I don't want to do that. So I'm only buying. This is the only time we're just gonna buy what we can get, and that's it. We are not getting more. Like, I did not go out into the world to grind and get more stuff, because we don't need to do that. That's not... The game's already, like, not that hard. At least the majority of the time, so why make the game even more... Why make it boring? It's already, like, a little too easy with how many resources and abilities you have. Okay. I need to get spiritual power now. Yeah, these seems to be the only one available, so there's no other stat increase for spiritual power. Okay, so we have still money to work with, so we need to think about like how we want to do this. No, yeah. Physically breaking the game? I mean, as in like... Oh, as in like the game will crash? Because your stats are too high? Okay, we have a little bit of money to work with now, so... Oh, really? That's sad. It is sad that that's actually a problem in this game. Oh my goodness, this game really is put together with glue. Like... Not metaphorically, I meant wooden glue. Actually, wooden glue would sound... Yeah, it's put together with like not very well. This port is like totally like not the best port. Let me check. No, it's the same thing. Sorry, work gave me an alert. It's the same thing. Yeah, it's one of those like number overflow problems. Ah, that's so bad. It's such bad programming. But this port really is like, yeah, the port really is like not well put together. Goodness. All right, let's do this. Okay. Could we just increase spiritual power by a little bit? And then work on HP, and then sorry, I have to do this right, guys, the first time, so not the first time, but I want to. Okay, we have 11. Okay. So possibly we have enough to increase one other stat too. And it's not this one. Okay, so I have 12 for the other stats. So this, we don't have enough to increase agility by 4. Like the item number of items. So my quick calculation tells me there is only one stat that we could increase by 4, and it's wisdom. So let's do that, and there you go. We'll have 800, so we can still go to the end, but we don't have enough for anything else. So we're gonna hit the button in 3, 2, 1. Should I hold back on this? Is that perhaps too much money? Is there somewhere in the game that you're gonna need some money to? I mean, I guess like at least have 10,000 left before end of game. Okay. So maybe that's too hard. Okay. Fair enough. I will reduce it then. Yeah, I think this is okay. With 9,000, I think 9,000 after purchasing everything should be good. I cut down a little bit on spiritual power. Actually, I think what I'll do is cut down on HP. Yeah, let's cut down on HP. I don't need. I think I'd rather have more spiritual power than having a HP. Honestly. Yeah, I think this should be good. Seems safe to me. I think that seems safe. We have 10,000 to work with. Yeah, you'll definitely get your money back from battles in the next dungeon. Yeah, it's better to be safe anyway. And also, this will prevent us from breaking the game too hard. So, let's go ahead and buy the 82,800. And 1, 2, 3, boom! All that money gone. Very well. If we have the chance, we will meet again. So if you try to talk to him, I remember he says, "May we meet again," says the merchant Sarda. So yeah, that was your only chance to buy. Anyway, there's no point talking to him anymore. Let's go ahead and put our new thing to practice. Yeah, he sucks though. I'm like, I have money. I'm literally willing to pay you. And he's like, nah, can't have that. We're organizing all the items together. Alright, time to use all that items. We're gonna distribute it amongst the people. First, actually we should use this first. This one's, we had a physical power increase by 50. Let's give it to Li Jing then. Alright, first things first. 50 physical power. 1 for Septim, 1 for Nicole, 1 for Kama, 1 for Li Jing. 1 for Septim, 1 for Nicole, 1 for Kama, and 1 for Li Jing. Excellent. Alright, and then next one is spiritual power. 1 for Septim, 1 for Nicole, and it increases by 50 by the way. 1 for Kama, 1 for Li Jing, 1 for Septim, 1 for Nicole, 1 for Kama, 1 for Li Jing, 1 for Septim, 1 for Nicole, 1 for Kama, and 1 for Li Jing. Alright, now we're down to spiritual. Oh, I think that was physical power, sorry. I'm Actually, I don't even know what I'm doing. What am I reading now? What was that HP? Now I'm actually confused. I think that was spiritual power, but wait. Yeah, sorry, I just realized it's like the description didn't update. That's why I was getting confused. Sorry about that. It's a little bug in the game where if you use up an item, it will still have the item's original description unless you move. That's silly though. Alright, let's work on HP now. That was spiritual power. Good. I was right. Okay, let's deal for HP. 100 each. 1 for Septim. 1 for Nicole. 1 for Kama. 1 for Li Jing. 1 for Septim. 1 for Nicole. 1 for Kama. 1 for Li Jing. This is kind of a song now, huh? Alright, let's work on strength for everyone. 1 for Septim. 1 for Nicole. You definitely gave a bunch of HP to Nicole. She has very little HP compared to the others. Kama too. I agree. But I'm too... I'm like, it's fine. Yeah. Nicole's yeah, she has 1,000 less than pretty much everybody else except for Kama. Alright. That was all the strength given away. Oh. Okay, I do not want to do that. Huh. Did I not buy... No, I should have already... Or did I use up agility, actually? Oh well, whatever. This is the physical part. I think I used up agility, actually. Oh well, let's do work on physical power for everybody. This is the physical power. I must have increased agility, actually. My bad. Kama. Li Jing. One for everyone. I don't feel like repeating it. This one's resistance, so everyone will defend better. Besides, we don't make the characters too overpowered. We'll make things more interesting. I do feel like strategy in this game kind of boils down to just using resources and magic attack and physical attacks. There isn't really a ton of strategies you have to change. You do have to change elements, so I guess I'll give the game that, but that's about it, really. Okay, this is for wisdom. Yeah. Had to check the updated item description. I'm giving everyone wisdom. I'm being completely, like, even share. Even though probably certain characters would definitely favor strength over magic, but oh well. Okay. The deed has been done. Everything has been purchased. Yeah, yeah, you could definitely give the girls more if you wanted to have them. You could probably set it up so you could have them have the same HP as the guys, but I decided not to do it that way. I decided to do the rise, make everyone have the same increases evenly. That's why you see I bought it in multiples of 4. And I don't think there's anything else I can buy. No. Alrighty, I guess we're gonna go to An Lu Shan's manner, huh? Oh wait, why did I leave Chang'an? I just realized, oh wait, no, it's in the city. It's not, why would it be out of the city? Alright, let's go and see how Akira's doing. Everyone's here. Why have you all gathered together here? Let's see. Septim, you have arrived just in time. It appears that we have some disagreements among. Let's see. It appears that we have some disagreements. Like he says, like literally, like our ideas have diverged, but or at an impasse maybe. But I could say, I just made it simplified it a little bit there to make it sound less awkward in English. The great teacher Huirong and I wish to barge in, but Hayashi Akira is stopping us. Yes, since we have determined that An Lu Shan is guilty, let's see, we should hurry and take care of him quickly. Sorry. Work stuff. Ay. Same alert too. Oh well. Nothing I can do about that. Yeah, let's see. You cannot. You cannot. Oh, let's see. How do I say this? What you said is not quite right. If we do not have irrefutable, if we barge in without irrefutable evidence, then the people, let's see, then the ones causing chaos will be, in the end, will be ourselves, or like then we ourselves will become the ones causing chaos. Yeah, so basically he's saying he doesn't want, like, yeah, exactly. The lawbreakers will be us and not An Lu Shan, if without evidence. Ah, so I see. So it's because of that that you are quarreling. Let's see. What Hayashi Akira said is true. Without convincing enough proof, it will be very hard to pin the crime upon An Lu Shan. Let's see. I think it would be best if we leave here to a professional spy. But if we tarry any longer, An Lu Shan will leave Chang'an. Let's see. That will be favorable for us. It is too difficult for us to watch An-Nu-san. I believe that it will be enough for us if we continue monitoring Huang Lei. Oh, why so? Okay, I figured it was that. Okay, let's see. Right. Huang Li isn't particularly guarded. If he does not leave Chang'an, then it will be even easier for us to watch him, to monitor him. Let's see. Once Huang Lei has made a suspicious movement, then he should be using a letter to communicate. Letters can communicate. As long as we find that letter, then we will have our proof. Then we can use it as proof. He will communicate by the letter, I guess. Maybe a single letter. And we'll find that single letter. Let's see. What you says makes sense. It should be a much more... that does sound safer. That is indeed that is indeed a good plan. Well then, I will continue monitoring. If there's anything that comes up, I will inform all of you. Let's see. How do I say this? Let's see. Won't it be too difficult for you? How about the four of us do a rotation? Let's see. I think it would be more appropriate to do a rotation. Perhaps let's see. This will take quite some time. Yes, it would be best. Very well. Then all of us will take turns monitoring. What is it? Oh. Let's see. Sorry, I just reacted. Well, Mr. Bai has decided to adopt me as his daughter. This way, Miss Wang. Well, if once Xiao Yue decides to get, or Xiao Yue is married, then she doesn't have to fear not having a family member. Yeah, not having family members. Oh, that's actually nice of him. I mean, she didn't have anyone. Anyway, all her relatives are not in Chang'an, so this was probably for the best. And Mr. Bai just happens to have no children, so... that's wonderful. Congratulations to you all. Let's see. Pardon dear interruption, Septim. Today, let's see. Huang Li obtained the letter in the manner of An Lu Shan. That should be something that can be used as proof. What has Huang Li been up to? Been doing there recently? It appears that he is creating some kind of new mechanism. Let's see. It seems he was very nervous upon receiving the letter. Let's see. It looks like the time is right. It is about time for us to infiltrate and search. What about Zhang Ke and the great teacher Huirong? We have decided to infiltrate tonight. All right, tonight we shall infiltrate and investigate. It pains me. It truly pains me to say this, but it pains me to say that even our own national affairs requires the help of you foreigners. Yeah, it's true. He's referring to Septim and Akira, who are both who are not from China. Well, of course, I have some. Of course, this country has treated me well, so it is only right that I repay it. It is the same for myself. Let us begin the operation tonight. Understood. You all please, you all be careful. Oh, weird musical cues. That was weird. These guards appear to have been killed by a bow and arrow. It seems like Zhang Ke and them came here first. All right, let us go inside as well. Alrighty, let's go ahead and go from here. Alright, this is the... Oh, here's the dragon that we were talking... The stone dragon we were speaking of. Let's see. It appears there is something inside the stomach of this stone dragon. Hey, we have the water pearl of Qinglong. What does it do? Oh, I see. It resists water 100%. Ooh, that could be very useful against certain enemies. We don't need it right now, but... Yeah, I don't want to change Septim's loadout. Yeah, so you can swap for a... But you need to grow it for 1200, so... Let me think about how we're gonna do this. analysis we don't really use all that much, to be honest. So I'm just gonna go ahead and have him be immune to water. Why not? Alright, this matter itself will be a dungeon. Let's see. Wow, this. Wow, all kinds of rare treasures strewn about. To think Anu-san was so wealthy. Let's see. I have heard that Anu-san was. Anu-san's wealth rivals that of the kingdom itself. I would hardly believe it were I not to see it with my own eyes. Let's see. Anyway, he says that let me see what he's saying here. He's saying that there is a poem on the screen here. Let's see. 子夜五歌共有 The Song of Wu, I think. I'm trying to think. 子夜五歌共有春夏秋冬四首. I mean, there's like the Song of Wu. There are 4 of them, corresponding to the 4 of them corresponding to the seasons. So we have to find 4 songs. Or no, there are 4 songs there. Should I look at all? Let's look at the 4 poems. So you can choose to see all 4 of them. You can see 1 of them, or you can just say I don't want to. Why would we not see all of them? Let's say I don't do that. Sure, let's read all 4 of them. Okay. Yeah, I didn't borrow the poems. Yeah, I don't see the point of doing this. If this is not dungeon related, we don't have time to translate all 4 poems anyway. Yeah, it's all like Chinese poetry is very cryptic, so it'll take a long time for us to decipher what the poem's actually trying to say. So forget about it. It's just gonna take too long, even though it's cool that they included it there. Yeah, that's one of the hard parts of translating Chinese games sometimes, in the Chinese settings, Chinese poetry. Anyway, we have the living Lingzhi mushroom, and if I remember, this increases one's physical power by 100. Let's give it to 7. Why not? Oh, of course there are enemies here. We have not found the fought these yet. These fairies of the Heavenly Palace. Fairy ladies, I guess. We can make a contract with them if they are not human. try to recruit a few of all the fairies you find. Alright, let's get about 4 of these. 84, 95, and 3. Oh. I see, so you can use the hide command for 80 physical power. I guess this is like the demonic jade of the vermilion jade, I guess. Whoa. So you can warp with these paintings. Alright. So with this you could, this is a, hold on, what the type of this? Oh, excuse me. This is like the green python, I guess a python scale clothing. I don't think it is for, it's for Septim. He can wear it. Can any other character wear it? No. No. Nope. So Li Jin can wear it, and it will increase his defense by 32. $20 for Septim. I feel like Septim can already, it's already pretty good at keeping himself alive because he doesn't need, he heals from just physical attacks. So I'm gonna give it to Li Jin. So he has a little more protection. Python leather clothes. Oh, python. Oh, well, yeah. Oh, I forgot to mention the animal. You're right. I was like, yes. But yeah, I know it's sad. It's a clothing made from python scales. So that is the... This is the book of raising troops. But basically, it's a description of the An Lushan's of the plan of An Lushan's revolt. Ooh, we found something very valuable. Let's see. This is the 7 fairy. One is the 7 fairy. We've already have these 2, so we want to capture that one, if possible. Let's give a contract. Can attack normally. Yes, we have the 7 fairy. I guess we only got 4 of those too. Possible. Oh, ouch. The cleansing of the fairy sound. I do miss having Zhang Ke, because Zhang Ke has his line. Zhen Xie. What a good line. 1740, 406. Yeah, I'll want to actually recruit both of these, so we'll have a count of 3. The illusory, flowing power, illusory light is that technique's name. Yeah, having Akira just be the one attacking. we get no XP, of course. Got alert from work stuff. Ay, ay, ay. It's still the same alert. Oh, this itself is a warp. So was the military armor of Tianzu, or? I see. So it's a type of bead, the Zi bead. I don't know how to pronounce this. So it's a Tibetan. No wonder I couldn't have translated it for you. I didn't even know what it is. No, I suppose it wouldn't be hers. Wait, then who wears this? So nobody wears it here. It's not Septum. Oh, here it is. It would increase his attack by 4, but lower his defense plus 15. So, it's not really worth it then. We have another of these arms of the Supreme Emperor. It's called Lü Heng. It means like green scar. No. It's another of the these special items. It would increase her attack plus 2, but lower it by her defense plus 3. Oh, why not? For Kama. Okay, we have some interesting enemies. This is the Queen of the Empress of the Moth Empress. And this is probably the female hero. I don't know. Yeah. Still getting alerts from work now. Ay ay ay. Let's go try to get the female hero first. Or not. Nicole killed her. Nope. Darn it, Nicole. You need to calm down. Okay, we might have a chance of recruiting her. The flame. Oh crap. No, 220, 406. Crap. Oh, they're goddesses? They're sisters? Interesting. Ooh, mechanical ones, huh? No, you cannot make a contract with mechanical beasts. Which makes sense. 240. Ow. Just using regular attacks on them. Don't really feel like trying to be beautiful. I know, this is one of the ones you could summon with if you got the plans. I see, so... Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, yeah, that comment about them being goddesses. I didn't know about them, but cool. Huang and Yu if you want to hear how to pronounce those words. 240, 160, and 6. Alright, we have another chance to recruit these. Dang, Septum, could you go a little faster? Nothing, because we recruited every one of them. Oh, there's someone there. Lillian? Ah, Septum? You know each other. Weren't you killed by Cornelius? Miles clearly... Let's see. Oh, yeah. Also, this is interesting. Let's see. You are mistaken. Actually, when Miles took me after Miles took me away, he had a doctor resurrect me. I know I will no longer love Miles. He only wishes to use me. Let's see. Septum, I know that it is you that truly loves me. Why don't you go back to Gaul together with me, alright? See? Boar even recognizes you. But isn't Boar in the fusion kettle? Yeah, that's the key. That's not the real Boar, is it? Boar. Septum, Boar is still inside the fusion kettle. King of the Mirage King, are you doing this again? Or like, is this your handiwork again? Anyway, the King of Mirages says like, "Humph, these are merely two two monsters who know how to transform. Let's see. Why would they have anything to do with me? Damn you. Trying to turn into Lillian to deceive me. Was it really a monster that you've killed? I'm not sure. Let's see. What is this? The monster says, Layla says, you really are Sept. As expected of you, Septim. To think you would be able to see through Lord Satan's technique. The monsters continue. Let's see. In actuality, Lord Satan wished for you to go back to your homeland quietly. Let's see. He never would have thought that you would be so let's see. That you would reject him so yeah. Or you'd be so uncooperative. I'm trying to think of a good way to say it. I think you're rejecting his kindness of having you go back to your homeland is actually how it's written, but I think that sounds very verbose for just saying. Septim says, like, you go back and tell Satan, I do not wish to return home. But wait, Septim, I thought you're not going to report back to your superior officer. Is your plan to never return? What does this mean, man? Anyway, your mission, though. Oh well. Not like anyone can enforce it. Anyway, the monsters continue. Let's see. Lord Satan said that that if you decide to resist, he will destroy your flesh. Or like, we can destroy your flesh, the body. Sometimes says, if you think you can do it, go ahead and try. Yeah. Yeah, unless the homeland is the demon world. Exactly. Confusing. Anyway, we have a Medusa with 1000 HP. We haven't fought this thing yet. This is the spirit, Death Spirit Knight, I guess. The Death Knight, maybe we could just call it. Let's get rid of Medusa first. We don't want to be turned to stone. That's no fun. Yeah, she will probably die pretty quick. Yeah, I better get rid of her before it can cause us a problem. Death Knight. Out, 317. Let's see if we cannot recruit the Death Knight, so let's go ahead and take care of him. I'm not going to go all out. Oh, he did no damage against Nicole. Probably because you resist darkness, I guess. Well, anyway, just saw something. Sorry. Okay, nothing too crazy. 523, 1012 and 23. Level up for Kama, 51. 4000 HP, 1316 magic power, 745 physical power, 160 strength, 150 resistance, 207 wisdom, and 62 agility. Let us go. It seems like our movements have already been discovered. Oh. Crap, I didn't get the item. Alright, we have the armlets of the crazed lion. Armlets would be... No. Not you. Here it is. And yes, it is armless for Li Jing. And it will make him have better attack and, most importantly, more defense. This is so confusing. Alright, this is the... what's it called? Like, what is the name of this weapon? The Xuan Yuan. And I just realized it is pretty late, so maybe we should stop for today. I'm not sure. Is Xuan Yuan? That's the name of the weapon. I don't know why it's called that. In any case, it's Septim's weapon, and it will increase his attack. So I will take it, even though it will come with a small penalty to defense and agility, 2 and 4 respectively. Anyway. Oh, this is so confusing. Let's see. This is called the Yu Shi. Oh, Yu Shi. The rain teacher? I don't know. The rain man, maybe? I don't know. Not that rain man. That's a horror. Hello. Greetings. I am a god from the heavenly realm. The rain teacher or rain god. I don't know. Maybe rain god will keep it, so it will sound more majestic. Because he talks pretty, he talks like an ancient god. Let's see. If you have the thunder hammer, rain master. Yeah, actually, master's good. You're right. I forgot you could also translate as master. If you have the thunder hammer, you will be able to. I will be able to assist you. Do you happen to have it? Do we have it? Like, I can only help you if you have the thunder hammer. No, we do not have it. Okay, so this is the Nui, and I don't know what to say about her. But let's see if we can recruit one. Focus on the top for now. Yes, recruited one. I'm gonna try to recruit another unit. Yeah, so we don't have the thunder hammer, sadly. 9103. We have the light heavenly clothing. Yeah, for Kama, it will increase her defense by quite a bit, so seems like a good idea to have it, even if it'll drop her agility a little bit. Okay, so there are some shenanigans in this dungeon with a lot of warping from place to place, so we'll continue it on the next one. I think this is a good stopping point. This will also give me a chance to go deal with check on work again. So many alerts during this stream. But if you did enjoy this stream, we do have a Discord where we can discuss this game and other games of interest. Or you can follow us on Facebook or Twitter or X or Blue Sky down below. Or we do have archives of previous streams on that YouTube page, or if you're watching from YouTube, you're already there. I'm uploading. They're still private. I haven't gotten a chance to public them yet, but I'm working on it. So don't worry, you'll eventually see more of the content. It's just gonna take a time. It's just a lot of content to go through. But hey, it's all good. We're getting there, slowly but surely. Anyway, if you did enjoy this stream, we will continue on Monday, and hopefully we'll get the stream longer. And I will definitely be not on call next week, Monday, so we won't have alerts slowing things down. But thank you all for watching, and I guess, as always, 晚安, which means good night, and 下次再见, which means see you next time, and 谢谢收看, which means thank you for watching. 求神祝福人, may God bless you, 愿你的一天有福, may your day be full of blessing. Hope you guys had a good one, and I guess we'll see you around. Bye now. Oh, alerts never leave me alone. But anyway, see you guys.